if you just enjoy thrifting, you might want to really consider being perhaps a part-time reseller. On this video, I'm going to show you some of the things that have sold for me, what really sells, how you can just pick little things up from the thrift store. Pick one thing up for yourself and pick the other thing up to sell. You know what I mean? So that one thing pays for what you bought. It's a win-win situation. And you may, depending on what you find, have a little money left over to go thrifting for the next time. So I'm going to show you just some of the things I got. I've been thrifting so much that I have 4 bags of clothes now. That's how much thrifting I've done. I haven't been able to photograph it because things have been flying off the shelf. Do you remember those boots that I bought just last week? Okay, I'll show you. I leave a clip here and I'll show you the clip. Those have already sold. Okay, do you remember the fun little Birkenstocks that I bought just last week? Those have already sold. So I'm selling things before I can actually talk about them here on YouTube. And so that's what brings me to this video. I went shopping out of town and I'm going to show you some of the things I bought before they sell. Now, so the first one I'm going to start out with is this that I found. I could not help but pick it up, okay? I know we are in summertime, but look at this here, child. Look at this. This is so gorgeous. I had a purse that I'll leave it up here. You guys have not seen this video because I remade the video. This purse here, it was from, I think, Parker Clay. And I said, this bag is for a man or a woman. And that's how I posted it online as soon as I got home. I posted this little bag here for a man or a woman. And honey, when I tell you that bag flew out of my store, it actually sold on Depop. I had it listed for $48 and it actually sold for $41. I didn't even have it in my store a week. And interesting enough, I'll show you what he texted me on Depop. He said, I'm gonna wear this every day. And sure enough, it was a man who bought the bag. So we love that. But let's get into some of the stuff I bought. First and foremost, I bought these lovely red, look how they look. Oh my God, they're so adorable. I have these beautiful red boots, never been worn, brand new. They are from BCBG. Very nice, very beautiful. Wintertime is coming up, so I think these would make a fantastic gift for somebody. They're the little stretchy boots right here on the side. Why people are loving wide leg jeans. I don't know if the jeggings are back, or I don't think skinny jeans have made its way back, or if it ever will, but these will look good with some wide leg pants because you have the tall heel, and I think it would be absolutely fantastic. Another thing that I'm starting to experiment with in my eBay store is bras, because I heard bras sell really, really well. And then this just so happens to be a Victoria's Secret push-up bra, 34 double D. So I'm just experimenting with bras. If this is your size, I will leave all my information down below as far as my email, as far as if you want to send me something, I'll leave my P.O. box and all that down below. And you guys can send me something if you would like. And so I'm just going to start experimenting with bras, okay? The other thing I bought was this lovely dress. I'm just going to show you right here, this lovely dress that I bought. It was from, I don't know, I can't remember who it was, Anthropology. I did not have it in my eBay store a day. It sold. As soon as I posted it, I went to bed. I woke up to an alert in the middle of the night, and it had sold, okay? I was like, either I'm getting better at this, or people just got paid or something. It's crazy. I think from doing this, I've only been doing this truly for 3 months, 90 days. I started messing with eBay and putting things online back in May, but I really got serious about it in June. And now I have an entire eBay store. So if you are somebody who is retired, who is looking for extra money, honey, this economy is hard. It is not easy in this economy. If your Social Security check is not going that far, if your disability check is not going that far and you want to make some money under the table, hey, put it in somebody else's name, okay? And you go source, and it gets you out the house. It gets you to meet people. I met my lovely friend Sheila. She is great. I met her at the Goodwill Bins outlet in San Jose, and we have been cackling it up. She works, I think, in HR, and she is a tad bit older than me. Honey, when I tell you we go to the Goodwill Bins and we tear it up in there. Oh my God. Just two big black women. She curvy. She's just as curvy as I am, honey. Have me dying. Understand me. Okay. So, yes. So if you are that person and you want to get out the house, please email me below. Maybe I'm going to start a little group and we can talk about how you can get started and becoming a reseller in your part-time, just your part-time hours. Here is another little, I think it's called a tunic, you guys. I was going to try this on, but I don't want to get makeup on it because it's new with tags. But I believe this is called a tunic. Let me stand up. This dress, I thrifted just 3 days ago, okay? Look at this. She's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I said, you know what? This dress is a 3X. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to show people it. If you don't mind me wearing it, honey, you still can buy this dress, okay? If you just don't mind me wearing it today. Here is the tunic. Look how beautiful it has. Embroidery, if you didn't know, is in right now. I don't know why, but people are loving the cottage chic, the milkmaid, cottage chic, the milkmaid, whatever it's called. All these young kids, they absolutely love embroidery. So look at this. Very, very nice. I absolutely love thrifting. Thrifting is a way to relax. It's a good way to look for those treasures that are those hidden treasures. It is so darn fun. What else are you doing on a weekday or a weekend? If you're not doing anything, it's a great way to go walking, honey. I've been walking in a thrift store. I'm trying to lose weight. So I just walk around in my little tennis shoes. Honey, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Here is another dress. This is a shirt by Anthropologie. Pole. You just got to get to know some of these name brands. If you want to start out being a reseller and thrifting and all that fun jazz. And you can do exactly what I'm doing. I work full-time as a nurse, in case if anybody was interested in that. And I just do this on the side. I don't have any kids at home. I'm an empty nester. And I do this. And I absolutely adore it. It's a good part-time income. And I've made some really good money. This is a size large, but I feel like it can fit me. I do not want to stretch it out. It has that fun little fur on it, so it's very cute. Here we go. But yeah, it's a fun little sweater. Anthropologie is made for a younger person more so than an older person, but I just wanted to show you. So there's some great things you can find. So let me also tell you, clothes are not the only thing that I sell. So here is a fun little coffee pot, and I did have a plug. I don't feel like reaching for it. But when you turn this coffee pot on, it connects automatically to your phone. So you can control your coffee, your temperature, when you want your coffee. I think it talks to you or something. Auto brew, strength, and you control it all from your phone. I got this for $7, and their price for it is $269. I'm missing the coffee pot itself that goes right here. And I tried to look for it, but it's $80 online. So I think I was going to try to put the whole set together and then sell it. But I think I'm just going to sell it like that because the coffee, the carrier, what do you call it? The craft, whatever you call it. The coffee pot itself is way too expensive, child. Okay, let me show you something I got in the men's. You're going to crazy. Look. You guys, I got 3 bags of clothes. I'm not going to show you. I mean, 3. You guys see those blue bags that I carry in. Though I have 3 big blue bags full of clothes that I want to show you before they fly off the shelf. God willing, they fly off the shelf, right? All right. So here is this. And who is it from? If you guys can see. And let it focus. It is from Saint Laurent. And it is a men's button down, just a nice white collared button down t-shirt from Saint Laurent. It feels so nice. The collar is stiff. The material feels great. I haven't listed this yet because I just washed it. Because it is white, I didn't want to send it with any stains or any yellowing. When you go to the thrift store, and if you want to become a reseller, just take a look at the collar, because sometimes you can find yellowing around the collar and yellowing from the deodorant of men in the armpits there, and it stains. Sometimes you can get it out, but most times you can't. So I just wanted to make sure that this didn't have anything on it, so I went ahead and bleached it, and it looks absolutely, and air dried it, because I didn't want it to shrink in the dryer. I air dried this, and so now I'm ready to post this on eBay. So let me put this up real quick. The other thing you can find at the thrift store, you guys, is some very expensive fabrics. I think that's why my eBay store, the more stuff you list on eBay and the more you try to sell and be good with people and customer service and all that, I feel like eBay will reward you for that, because my eBay store has been hopping. Last month I sold 21 items, right? And I think that is really good for me. 21 items. How much is 21 items? I don't know. I didn't take a look. I think it was about $1,000 and something dollars. So I made $1,000 and something dollars extra that I originally didn't have. This Banana Republic sweater is made from merino wool. If I could fit this, I would have kept it. If I can convey to you through this camera how soft this sweater is, like, I want to give it for a Christmas gift. Like, I really don't even want to sell it, because what this is going for on eBay is downright disgusting. People are trying to make a quick sale and they're selling this for $20. When you look up Italian merino wool, okay, that's $100 and something sweater, but people are trying to make a quick buck and really downplaying the sweaters. I said, instead of selling it, I wish, I could give this as a gift to somebody, because it's beautiful. Look, can you see your man wearing this? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the bottom. It's brand spanking new. It has just great sleeves here. Beautiful. If I could, it's soft. It is so soft and beautiful. And when I looked up merino, how do you say that word? Merino wool yarn. And it says it's one of the most, not the most, but an expensive Italian type of wool. So I said, oh my goodness. So I really, really like this. This is not my brother's size, or I would gift this to my brother. This probably would not fit him. So I just wanted to show you just the type of things that you can find. What else did I get, y'all? I got some purses. I'll get to those in a minute. But before I get to the purses, I know my channel focuses on plus size women, being a plus size babe, being curvy. And, again, it's not easy. It's just not easy finding plus size fashion inside of a thrift store. But this is LuLaRoe. LuLaRoe is a pretty good brand. I heard some people like it. It's hit and miss. I normally don't pick this up, but the reason why I picked this up, one, get into the color. It's a dress, okay? It's a dress that zips in the back. She is a 3X. My email is listed down below. If you want this before I put it on Poshmark or eBay or any of those sites, or Depop, I will definitely get it over to you. Okay, look at this dress. It's adorable. It's almost like an African style dress. It is hard to find a 3X, but this is a 3X. And I think if you put on a cute little maybe gold belt, or if you put on maybe a red belt, or a belt that makes this blue pop, I think, and some gorgeous shoes, stockings for the winter, however you want to do it, or even some boots, and you belt to this, honey, I think you will look absolutely adorable. Can you imagine, like, some yellow I could just dress this up right now. Some yellow earrings that pop, just maybe some African style earrings, like yellow chunky earrings, right? Or maybe just to, because this is a crew neck or whatever you call it, and a nice beaded, maybe yellow or blue or gold or red, or just a nice color stacked necklace. Oh, and some bangles, child. Got it going on. All right, let's keep going. Do you guys remember, and I'll leave it right here, that shirt I told you about in 2 videos ago when I said, hey, I got this shirt. I got it from the Salvation Army. It's a shirt that artists make. So the artist makes shirts or clothing, and instead of putting it on a canvas, they put it on clothes, and then they sell it to a gallery. And I found that in a Goodwill store, and it was $7. I bought it for $7. Well, that was 2 weeks ago, and I had it listed for $129. And I saw that people were looking at it. You know, it was quite about 10 people were looking at it. I said, you know what, since people are actually taking the time to stop and look at it and view this, let me just drop the price down to $80 and be reasonable, okay? So it was brand new. And I was telling you guys, hey, this is only one of a kind. Nobody else has this shirt because an artist made it and sold it to a gallery, right? Online, went up from, I think it was like $169 or something that shirt was worth. I sold it today for $80. And I'm interested in who bought it. Did the artist buy it, or who bought it? Like somebody who knew about that type of clothing. It was a plus size. And when you go on eBay, there's only 4 people who have ever sold that brand of shirt. That's why I had it priced so high, because only 4 people on eBay have ever sold that brand of shirt. So somebody came back with an offer, and I sold it to them today for $80. Yes. So those are some of the fun things. I mean, what is that? What percentage is that? Like 2, 3? I don't know what it is. I can't do the math in my head right now, but you buy it for $7 and you sell it for $80. God is good. The other thing I did is I went to the Goodwill outlet this week. And look at this. I want to show you guys this. I looked these up. These sell for like $35, $40. Look how beautiful that looks. Are you seeing this? Look how gorgeous this looks. It's a kiss lock little purse. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby in the morning and find the little string. I have another one here, and this one does have a string on it, but I'm going to go find a gold string that goes on it. And if it had a little crossbody string, and look how that shines. I mean, if you just wore it as a crossbody, right, or you wore it on your shoulder, if you just wore it as a purse, but more so a crossbody, look how against this green, and it's shiny, and it's in the summertime. Look how elegant that looks, okay? It's not really big enough to carry up under your arm. It's beaded, and it's called Regal handbags, and it is beaded. This is how it looks inside, and it's got some type of cushion in here because it's a real cushiony inside, but it's hand beaded, and they go for $35, $40. Some go for $100 on eBay. So I was so lucky. I was digging through the bins, and I seen 5 or 6 purses, and they just happened to be in front of me, so I scooped all of them up at one time, and I just threw them in my basket before anybody had to say anything to me. I didn't look at one at a time. Nope, I picked them all up at one time, and I just threw them in my basket, and then I threw something on top of it so nobody will look in my basket. The other one that I got, this reminds me of seashells, but again, these are hand beaded bags with the little string, right? This one is kind of a crossbody. Look how cute she is. Look at that. That's gorgeous with the little pearl. Can you imagine what people was wearing back in the day? Okay, your little church purse. I don't know, but look at that. I think it's absolutely adorable. It's beaded, and inside it's satin. This is all satin material inside. And the reason why I kept this is because it's clean. If this is an older purse or vintage, as they say, purse with a little snap, it is very clean inside. And I did find a card, like a church card inside. So this was somebody's church bag, because I found a little something somebody was carrying for church, one of those little cards you get in church. So this was somebody's little church bag. I think I showed you guys this. I'm not 100% certain, but if I did, this sweater is a 3X, and I love this sweater to pieces. It is from Style & Co. It is a 3X, and I think this looks, if it was cool in here, I would wear this. Heck yeah, look at that. It's plain on one side, and it has these patterns on the other side, and when you stand up, look at that. I love this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And when you stand up, there you go. There's a button. Nope, it has no buttons. No buttons on it, but absolutely gorgeous. Love it. And it's warm. And it feels cozy. And if you're a woman like me and you have big breasts, well, child, look, it even has pockets. And it covers your breasts if you're insecure about your breasts or you just like your breasts covered. You can wear you a nice white button down and have it open here and kind of some cleavage here with the collars or the lapel over, and some nice jeans on, or even some nice like capris or shorts, or a nice skirt on. This would be absolutely fabulous. Yeah, because this skirt here, I don't know how long, it goes to my knees. So wouldn't this look fabulous with maybe a black skirt underneath, or maybe like some shorts, or like I said, some jeans and a white top. Beautiful. It would be absolutely beautiful with some blue jeans, a white button down, and then this cardigan. Oh, it is getting cold at night, so this would be good for like a date night to wear at night, like on a date night, because it's cold at night. Anyway, in California it is, because, you know, if you're by the beach, it's very nice. So these are some of the things that I wanted to show you, that I want to talk about. I'm going to list all this stuff. I swear probably by tomorrow I'll have all this stuff listed and it will be available for you on my eBay. But if you have any questions or concerns about being a reseller, how do you start? How do I get started? How much do I need to get started part-time? My email will be listed down below and you can ask me all of those questions and I'll try to take time out to respond to your questions. So I hope this video was helpful. I have more videos to come. Actually, I'm making another video tonight for tomorrow. That's how much stuff I have. Okay, so stay beautiful, stay blessed, enjoy thrifting, and I'll see you guys all next week.